Alright, so basically I'm giving you two different videos about spiritual healing, and when I put them up on IG, they try to erase the views and all that, say 3 and 5 people, but it got 39 likes and things like that. So to this day, but these are really like, they really heal you like from a sore throat. You might be arguing with someone who's a Taurus, or opposite of Taurus is a Scorpio. So if your mother is a Scorpio and you've been arguing with her, you feel me, it might could come the opposite way from the throat or the sexual organ. And then the other videos talking about how when you get into accidents and all type of things, or sprain your ankle, basically you had thoughts in your head and that you tried to switch real fast because of what it was, and then that caused you. Don't know if you guys know about the laws of cause and effect, but if someone stress you to the point where you always talking about them to your friends, or every time they come across your mind, it's a bad vibe, like you hate their guts or they frustrate you deeply, including family members and people who's always around. You can turn the spiritual into physical, and symptoms can show up in your body. Example, if your son and you are not getting along and he's an Aquarius, it can cause your ankles to swell. That's Aquarius. Or it could cause heart problems. Opposite of Aquarius is Leo, the heart. So be careful who you around or who causes stress to you, and take them out your mind or as a bug, and have better relationships, or create enough distance where they can't get on your nerves. But the main point is, alright, you ever walking and sprain your ankle, or was running and just fell down because of your ankle or something? Basically, injuries, accidents, and illness are basically coming from thoughts that you tried to suppress or run away from inside your mind, that you tried to hurry up and blank out. So like, mainly you have to think about what was you thinking about, what thoughts came across your mind prior to when you got injured, sick, or in an accident. Like one time, one of my homeboys, me and him were racing, and he was in front of me. And as soon as I was about to pass him, he looked back, and then when he looked back, he ended up falling and say he sprained his ankle. Like when they even come to healing the injury, it's basically you have to go back and remember what you was thinking when you got into that injury. What was you thinking before that? You got to know. It's a lot of thoughts coming to your head, but when you going deep inside yourself, you'll be able to, man, I was thinking about such and such, or I was thinking about this and that, and I tried to change it. Because your brain is like a receiver anyways, it's picking up things that you probably don't much like, or situations from earlier in the day, or situations that don't much exist right now, and that fear is like a goddamn magic. Like it's so strong, but not as strong as love. So main thing is going back to that moment and changing it. I didn't do this a lot of times too. So like, you gotta go back to that same moment when you was injured. This also for when you being sick also, or been into an accident, because what is injured will show you what you've been going through. So like if it's the breast or something, that might been something related to somebody who's a Cancer, or the opposite, a Capricorn. So you can also put it together when you're using astrology to see what was it you was thinking about, like what type of person you was thinking about. So if you put them two videos together, you'll see both of them truth, both of them dealing with real spirituality, healing and stuff. Also, you got some other powerful healings too. Like I noticed, like a lot of people say, like to activate themselves there is through the and the and the lam and whatever chants and ram and all that, bomb. But I know some mantras of the basic music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And when you chanting these, whatever one is out of tune is which one of your chakras is out of tune also. And they show you how to like which one to work on easier. So you got people who just do or do, re, mi, fa, and they just keep going and they'll reverse it too. But that's like some real ancient stuff right there. Some Beethoven type stuff.